EVS course. Today we will be discussing on the topic water and its uses. As we all know that the role of water in the life of all living organisms. So this topic will help you to understand this concept better. As water is an essential thing for the life of all living organisms, we use it in many ways like cooking, bathing, etc. We use it, but do we know about the resources of water? So, let's know about water resources. As we all know that 71% of Earth's surface is covered with water, out of which 97% is ocean covered and 3% is fresh water, out of which 1% is usable because 2% is in the polar caps. Globally, it is noted that 70% water is used for agriculture, 25% for industry, and only 5% for domestic use, while it varies from country to country. Like in India, 90% of water is used for agriculture, 7% for industries, and only 3% for domestic use. It is noted that a person needs 20-30 liters of water per day for drinking and other purposes. The rapidly growing population has raised the need for proper water management. If the water is not managed properly, then by 2025, 48 countries including India will suffer water stress, and by 2050, 4 billion people will suffer shortage of water, which will lead to political instability and multiple conflicts. So, to avoid all these conflicts and instability, it is necessary to manage the water properly. So, moving on to the uses of water. We use water at every place in different ways, like in drinking and household needs. We use it for drinking and cooking, bathing, etc. In recreations, like building the new homes and anything else. Photosynthesis, plants make their own food with the help of water only. Industry and commerce. Industries require water for the raw materials and other substance. Agriculture. Agriculture requires the main part of water. Energy production. The energy which we are getting is coming from only water. We use water from two sources, groundwater and surface water. So starting with groundwater, it consists 0.59% of total water resources and is about 35 to 50 times of surface water supply. It was considered as very pure until an aquifer was contaminated from leachates to sanitary. So, we use it in different ways because groundwater enters an aquifer as precipitation seeps through the soil. An aquifer is a highly permeable layer of sediment rock that contains water. It is basically of two types, confined aquifer and unconfined aquifer. Let's have a brief description about confined and unconfined aquifer. Confined aquifer, it lies below the land surface that is saturated with water, and unconfined aquifer is an aquifer whose upper water surface is at atmospheric pressure and it is able to rise and fall. Groundwater is pure, but usage of groundwater has many effects like subsidence. It is a sudden sinking of Earth's surface due to removal of underground materials like water, oil, mineral resources by pumping, fracking and etc. Next one, waterlogging. It is a form of natural flooding when underground water rises to surface level due to over irrigations. It causes the effect on the natural process and build up toxins in soil. Third one, lowering of water table. It occurs when water is withdrawn from ground at a faster rate, which results in cone of depression around the well. Now, moving on the second source of water, that is surface water. The water coming from precipitation does not percolate into ground or evaporates, but it takes the form of lakes, streams, rivers, etc. This water is used for mainly irrigation and industrial purposes. Because all the countries are dependent on it, it is easily available That's the reason that industries and irrigations requires this a lot. Utilization of water is necessary, but there are many factors which cause overutilization. The main is population growth. The population is growing so rapidly, which cause overusage of water, and excessive use of fertilizers, chemicals, and over irrigations causes water pollution, which is very harmful for all living organisms. Many microorganisms are affected by it. Also, the industrial waste pollutes water because the waste is dumped into streams, rivers, lakes, etc. This leads to many serious problems like global climate change, floods, droughts, and many other. Such problems occur due to poor water management. If the water is managed properly, then definitely we can overcome all these problems and water will be saved also. So try to manage water properly because there is no future without water. I wish that the topic is clear now. Still there is any doubt, any questions, please feel free to comment, and for more details please visit our website hrcharitma.com.